Hey, what's up, survivors? Welcome to another mind-blowing Z-Log from ZGB Studios, or Zombie Go Boom. I'm Chuck Murray, and I just got off work, and sorry I didn't make one yesterday, but yesterday I took the day off so I could catch up on work at home, which means laundry and dishes and whatever other little projects I wanted to catch up on, which was quite a bit of stuff. And actually, what I'm hoping is that I get a message back from Charles the Executioner Fultz. So, Charles, if you're watching this, come on, man. I'm waiting for your message. And the reason why I'm waiting for Charles's message is so that sometime this week we can get together and we can shoot some videos for the channel. Some of them are going to be more like what you guys are used to, and some of them are going to be not what you guys are used to. But either way, Charles is going to be in them, so you shouldn't have to complain at all. This bike guy is way too close to the road. Okay, so what videos are we going to be shooting this week? If Charles responds to me, if you see this and you're like, hey man, I'm going to do something nice for Chuck, just go to Instagram. Go to, I'll put the link in the description below, but it's instagram.com/Charles Fultz Jewelry, I think, or Charles Fultz Custom Jewelry. Whatever it is, the right one is in the description. So go there and message Charles and say, Charles, for the love of God, respond to Chuck so you guys can get together and shoot some cool videos. Okay? Do that for me. Thank you. In advance. Thanks in advance. So what are we going to be shooting? Okay, so Charles asked me this, and what I want to shoot is, you guys remember how I was talking about the Shazam video where I wanted to do one of the effects from Shazam where Shazam punches a column, like a cement column, and it blows up into like 100,000 pieces? I want to do that with Blender, and I want Charles to be the one to punch the column so that it's way more realistic than, if I did it. Because, it could actually happen in real life. Hopefully Charles won't actually punch the column, because knowing Charles, it's going to be load bearing and then, problem. But that's one video. Then the second video I want to shoot is, I did quite a bit of research on fake blood, like the fake blood that they've used not only in movies but in theater too. And essentially, based on my research, and also, obviously I've been in theater forever. That's what I majored in at the University of Arkansas, was drama with an emphasis in acting. So I understand some of the techniques that they use in theater, like they'll use ribbon, like red ribbon and things like that, and it looks pretty cool. Doesn't look as cool in video, we came to find out, but because we did a Zombie Go Boom episode in which we used red ribbon inside of the Ivan heads in order to keep it, clean, so that blood or water, whatever we're using wouldn't get all over the place, because if it got all over the place, then people would get mad and complain, which is what happened to us at Walker Stalker Con. We got in trouble for two things while we were there. One was making a mess, and then two was because James decided to talk to Chandler Riggs. Is that his name? The kid that played Carl. Anyway, James just asked him a question about the crossbow, and it freaked out Chandler Riggs, so Chandler went and complained, and then we got in trouble. So thanks, Chandler. Anyway, so where was I? Yeah, right, blood, right? So when they first started to use blood in theater, obviously pig blood, that was a thing, but they found out that if you took a certain kind of bug, and I can't remember the name of the bug, but I will tell you in the video, but if you took this kind of bug and you dyed it, you boiled it, then it would create red dye. And they use that to obviously dye clothes, but then they also realized that they can use it to make some pretty realistic fake blood. So that was the first kind of fake blood that was created for theater. So the video that I want to make is I bought some of these bugs, dried up, of course, already dead, of course. And Charles and I are going to boil them, and we're going to make some fake blood, and we're going to see how realistic it actually is, you know. And so that's the second video. Third video is Adam Chaladine, 11th time world champion, knife throwing world champion, Adam Chaladine. You remember? Hello, my friends. That guy, Adam. Cool dude. Cancer survivor. Badass guy. Anyway, he started his own brand new, because he used to have a company called Sharp Blades. He started a new company called AceJet. And they sell throwing knives and knife throwing targets, and they are very, very high. Geez, you can't make this sign anymore. High quality. How do you do high quality without you doing that? Okay, here. Thumbs up, high quality. Sorry about the other sign. I'm not used to not being able to do the okay sign, but I guess you can't anymore. So, high quality knives and knife throwing targets. They're really badass. Really, really, really badass. So, yeah, and I got some in the garage. They were sent to me, so I guess we're gonna do a review. So sorry, I'm still thinking about the OK sign and how, like, you accidentally do it, and then people will call you, you know what, and man, it's really sad. Not that you can't use the sign anymore. That's just an effect. What is sad is that sign was taken over by people who shouldn't just magically take over something that was perfectly normal. You know, it's kind of like the Hitler mustache. It was called the toothbrush mustache, and it was a perfectly respectable mustache. You know, Charlie Chaplin had it, many other people had it, but then freaking Hitler had to take it, and now nobody can have a toothbrush mustache, because then they're trying to look like Hitler. Not that anybody should try to have a toothbrush mustache. They're pretty hideous. But I'm illustrating a point here. I like the OK sign. I used to use it a lot. I think it's cool. I did a YouTube course one summer about 3 years ago. No, longer than that. 4 years ago? I can't remember. But it was a cool YouTube course. It was called How to Be a YouTube Star. And it was a summer course. And I had a group of students, ages ranging from 8 to like 15. And they were all cool. And it was a really fun course to teach. And one of the things that was really popular back then, this was before all of the stuff that has been going on lately, was to use the OK sign. So pretend I'm using the OK sign and saying that was cool, that was quality, total qual. So that's what we were doing all summer. We were talking about what YouTube videos were really cool, and then we would use the OK sign to say that was total qual, man, that was total quality. And I know, a little cringe probably, but we were having fun. And so that sign to me represents that summer that I spent with these kids, teaching them YouTube stuff, and them teaching me the things that they thought were cool, and the terminology that they were using at the time, which I thought was neat, because obviously I'm a kid from the 90s. I don't say dope. I was just talking about that, I don't say brah. Maybe I should, and then I can be like one of those guys that tries to never get old. Isn't that dope, brah? Don't you think this video is dope, brah? Okay, weird tangent. Let's keep going. So far we've talked about 3 videos, because we got the knife throwing review for Adam Chaladine and AceJet, which you can check them out in the description below. 2, the Shazam visual effects tutorial. 3, the how to make blood the medieval way tutorial. And there was a 4th video. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What was it? My favorite YouTuber right now, by the way, is Donkey. Donkey is hilarious. So funny. I my favorite thing he does is Among Us Mondays. Just kidding. But check out his Last of Us 2 video, man. That is some eye-opening stuff. Anyway, so yeah, Donkey's great. What was the fourth video I was gonna? I wanted to shoot this fourth video. What was it? That's right. So Karate Mart sent us some LED Eskrima or Screama sticks, however you want to pronounce that. Basically Kali. So it's 2 sticks that light up like lightsabers, and they are supposed to be able to take an inordinate amount of damage without breaking. They can just take a beating. They're supposed to be just as tough as just a regular rattan stick or something like that. So we're gonna put that to the test. Maybe I will buy some fruit. Maybe I will buy a cinder block. Maybe, just maybe, we'll make these things explode. But special thanks to Karate Mart for sending those to us. Like, none of this is sponsored. We haven't gotten any money. But they did send us, some stuff to be able to at least make the videos. So they sent us the sticks. Adam sent us the target and some knives. And I bought the bugs to make the blood on Amazon. And the Shazam video, that's just something that I want to do. But we have had some companies like really help us out, and I need to make a video for them because they're helping us out, not just because of the YouTube channel and the audience that we have here, but because I have pitched the short films that I'm working on, and just the idea of the short films made them want to support us in some way. So the companies that have been supporting us here recently, like our Audio Butler, which does this, they have this machine learning AI that basically compresses your audio just like a sound engineer would, in order for you to be able to duck to vocals, duck your music or sound effects to vocals, compress your vocals, compress all your audio, master it, all of that stuff in the click of a button, where you don't have to do anything yourself. You just tell the algorithm to do it, and that's Audio Butler, and they're freaking awesome. And RX7, that's it's not inexpensive software, RX7, but it's really badass. It's basically a huge denoiser software. So any kind of noise that you have in your audio when you're recording vocals or stuff like that, RX7 will get rid of it. That software is in fact so effing powerful that you could take a music track and you could get rid of the vocals, and create a karaoke track if you wanted to, or you could get rid of the music and just have the vocals. So like it's incredibly powerful. Red Giant, oh my god, Red Giant is amazing, and they've been letting me use huge amount of their plugins to learn them and to work on a short film that I'm doing right now, so that when I learn the plugins pretty well, I can teach you guys how to use them. And my god, they're incredible. I mean, just Red Giant Universe by itself, it's super easy to learn, it's affordable, and you can do some incredible stuff. So I mean, just there are a lot of awesome people that have helped us out. I want to give a shout out right now to Chronos. We used to go through, we ran the gamut through all, high-speed cameras or slow-motion cameras that we could find since 2011. We started with a crappy Casio camera that shot like 60 frames a second at less than standard resolution, and we were able to just build ourselves up based on how our channel grew and also how technology grew. eventually to the point where we were shooting on a Phantom HD Gold, which retailed in 2011 for $100,000. When I bought it in 2015, I bought it from Gizmo Slip, and I paid $12,000 for it. Eventually, I had to sell it after YouTube crashed, and I sold it for like $6,000, which sucked because I lost so much money. Obviously, $6,000 if you're doing the math. But then the Chronos 1.4, David Cronenberg sent it to us, and my God, that thing, insanely affordable for the quality that you get. It was better than the HD Gold. The HD Gold had a magenta like shift on the I guess on the sensor, which means that all the video that you shot with it looked purple, and you had to have an external recorder, and you had to plug it into some kind of outlet, and so like you had wires everywhere, and it was huge and it was bulky. And the Chronos, you can shoot internally into an SD card, so you don't have to have an external recording device. You can run it off of batteries. It's small. You can move it around, and it's shot with just as good of an image. It had just as good of image quality, and if not slightly better, and even better frame rates. It shot higher speeds at higher resolutions. So special shout out to David for helping us out that long ago. And I owe you a very detailed video about the Chronos 1.4, and I'm sorry I haven't been able to get to it. It's been a 1-2 punch, you know. I'm just ducking and doing my best. But anyway, I'm home, so I just want to say I love you guys. Thank you for listening. I'll upload this right away so you have something to view today. And please be excited about what's coming up. Check out the links in the description, but most importantly, check out the link to Charles's Instagram so that you can message him a little something. Drop him a little line that says, "Hey, message Chuck back. We're getting really tired of not seeing cool videos. And you, Charles, my friend, you are standing in between me and my quality ZGB Studios production." So message Chuck back. See you guys next time. Love you.